Hey guys, how we doing? I'm Yalek, boosted, running through my map a bit, and I've come across some fun bases this afternoon, so I figured I would share. I have one guy left on this map. I'm not quite done, but I had to stop because this attack was going to fall off the attack log, and this was one of them that I thought was kind of fun. This guy has a microwaver, and he has a shield gen 3, and he has a bunch of ice. Some of it lit up, and he has greens. Anyway, one thing he has done with his microwaver is make sure that it's touching a part of the headquarters, and that's kind of annoying for me. So I wasn't about to change, I do what I do. I wasn't about to change up my approach, but I did figure that there was a fun little curveball. Can't use this midline of the base as my running lane, which would normally be the case, because we would be running past the HQ and half my warriors would end up dead. Wow, it is really windy outside. Did hit a shock mine there along the way. Good spot for it too, actually. I gotta give him credit for that. So that's down, and now we have to make sure that this microwaver does not become active. So I was keeping my eye on that. 2 shock launchers, but they're pretty low. I figured I could handle them just by using critters over here. So I threw 1 critter before coming out of smoke, 1 after my shock. I reshocked this just to make sure. So that would give the shock launcher something to chew on instead of my warriors. Actually could have cleared a few more mines there and made that cleaner, but it was just, these aren't bases that I'm going to put a lot of thought into. I'm just going to try to knock them down. This is why I'm not changing troops out either to beat any of these bases. I'm just trying to knock people down as quickly as possible. So that was Richardo, and now I've got Boltholio. So let's see, 12 losses on this one. This was, again, with the mine clearance, I believe will be the case here. We've got a grappler in there, seeing a ton of grapplers. Just everywhere right now, grapplers. And I'm sure pretty soon, I think they're going away, I'm sure pretty soon it will be CMOs instead. I guess I'd rather have the grapplers, but yeah, anyway. The way we handle grapplers is pretty simple, and you'll see that here in a second. Again, just, I don't have troop health for these warriors, so I'm taking a chance on these mines. And then I'm pretty low health, and I saw 1 more mine coming up, so I decided it would be smart to throw out a preemptive medkit, maybe. I threw it a little forward, though, because I wanted my warriors to hit the medkit before hitting the mine, so I needed them to heal up. So unfortunately didn't get these guys healed up on the back end of that shield generator. 1 swing, fully boosted. These guys don't have, he's got ice, but they don't have big boosted ice. So, and here we go, critter. Just enough to throw the grappler off. Path was a little weird here. I probably should have gone to, because I flared the HQ, so some of the guys ran really wide up top and out of smoke. Probably should have come to his vault instead. Just 1 shock. He's made that very nice for me, because Bullet is standing in the blind spot of this other shock launcher, so don't have to worry about that. Standing in the blind spot of the grappler too, as it happens. Not a very good layout. That's one. Well, his mines are extra annoying. I was going to say that's one I could possibly do unboosted as well. The previous one that I showed you, I could not have. This one would be pretty close, but his mines might actually seal the deal. As for the base layout itself, I would have the GB, I believe, for the smokes and just the 1 shock, the critter. So going up to Skip, I believe, because Skip had a... Oh, Skip had a shield generator 1, so I decided to do this, and no ice. So the health on the HQ is 200k, the health on the shield is only another 100k, so watch this. This isn't even, there's nothing special about this hit, it's just funny when we get to the headquarters. with a very low health. This was actually a bad base setup too, so that I probably could have just attacked the shield, even if it were a shield generator 3, and even if there had been ice, but that was not the case, so this thing is going to be like paper for these warriors. But this is a very bad base design. Just one shock at a critter back there. The critter's not even necessary. One swing, the shield is basically dead. There's like 4 or 5 swings for the whole thing. Crazy. Actually, I'm going to go back and put that in. I'm going to slow-mo the headquarters. The shield just... There's the tiniest sliver of health left on it after my warriors complete the first swing. So we'll just... Yeah, just one shock on these 2 things, and a critter. Oh, the critter was just to give the Doom Cannon something to do. So not really super necessary, which means there's a ton of GBE to do this. Even unboosted probably still would have worked. So put that in half times. So watch the shield here. One swing, and there's almost nothing left. 2, 3... and the headquarters dies there on the 4th swing total, including a shield. That was pretty nuts. I mean, like, it's no ice and only a shield generator 1. I was expecting that to, you know, go pretty easily, but not even that easily. That was just fun. It's a pleasant surprise. Just the shield was just, what, there's like 5% left on it? Just out of nowhere. Bam. What shield? And finally, I'm going to show this hit just because this is a weird layout, and this was actually probably more troublesome than all of the layouts that you just saw. I actually had to put more thought into this, mainly about the landing. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know what he's trying to defend. I don't know what the thought process is on these little shapes. Is that supposed to be a picture? If it is, I don't see it. Not a clue. Anyway, has ice, greens again, but this was actually super annoying because to get a straight running lane to his HQ, I have to come down over here. I don't really want to spend a bunch of time on this beach because of the shock blaster. I probably should have done a flare landing to this side, but I didn't want to smoke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets to be a lot. I figured I would just land the easy way. There's nothing over here for me to anchor onto if I just try to do a flag landing, so I'm going to flag land instead over this way. But now I'm running at, like, I've got to get sideways, basically. I like straight lines. This is a weird angle. Plus, he's got a bunch of mines in there. So this ended up being a little bit of a weird attack. And like I actually had to put more thought into this one than the ones that you just saw, because I actually had to think, all right, how are these guys going to run? That got a little hairy on me. And like what to do with this blaster. Tried to distract it for a second. That gave me almost no cover. Took a lot of heat on the beach because he's got all his defenses on the beach. So on medkit, decided to go to the flamethrower next, as kind of, it looks like it's getting me a little bit closer to a line to the HQ, but I'm still gonna have to go kind of sideways. So here, going to, and when you run sideways like that, you see that the boys just get absolutely weird. They ran in 3 lines for a second there between you've got what, rocket launcher, boom cannon, sniper. They were running on the outside of the smoke over here, outside of this boom cannon too, I believe, as well as over here through the sniper. So that's not ideal, which is why this is actually a pretty annoying layout. Not a good layout, just an annoying layout. From here, it's just one shock. And whatever ice he has, it's not going to be significant. But honestly, there's an idea in that. I do try with my own bases. When I do my base designs, I try to make the run up the midline of the base kind of equally annoying for people. I was showing my base design over the weekend. That's what these things are here for, so that if someone is using warriors, hopefully they will spread around these large buildings. In this case, they probably will go directly through the middle. The middle has 10 million mines hidden behind everything. Like here. Is there? I thought there were 2 back there. A couple behind gunboat crab trophy there. This is the most recent crab trophy. That one hides a mine beautifully. I love that. But that's why these two new buildings are where they are, is that I was stop really. I tried to make that run a little bit messy. You'll notice that this hot pot is not directly in front of the HQ, and this machine gun is staggered. You see the hot pot is not quite in line with the rocket launcher either, and the machine gun is staggered to the other direction. So this looks probably better than it is. It doesn't look like it's going to be that hard of a run, and there are no straight lines in there, and there are mines everywhere, and there are big buildings trying to mess you up. So that's kind of the approach that dude had with his base as well. There's an idea there, but whatever he was doing with the geometric patterns and with his defenses, that was not good. Anyway, I have that one last base to clear and have some other things to do, but I figured I'd stop talk would be great. Take a minute and share those before they started to disappear off my attack log. Anyway, I'm Yalek. Like, thumbs up, all that stuff, and I'll catch you later.